The defending world champion Miami Heat taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. So the opening lineup for the Heat: Mario Chalmers and the electric D. Wade at the guards. LeBron James is out there with Shane Battier, and it's Bosh in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Lakers, Kobe, Meta, and Pau Gasol are the guys that make up the 2, 3, and 4 slots. Nash out there with Howard.
You know, the Lakers have long been the pride of the West for the better part of the century, but every so often they can hit tough stretches, and last year they had a hard time with the East.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Battier. It's LeBron with the drive. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
The D might need to body him up a little better next time. Get into him some.
Yeah, Clark, they need to be a little bit more physical.
Yeah,
right.
You can't play this game, Saul.
Yeah, but guys, you got to give him some credit for attacking when he had the chance.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. He kicks it to Kobe. Over Wade. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Howard. Yeah, they just couldn't do what the rest of the Western Conference playoff teams did against the East. And the Lakers, Steve, were 9 up and 9 down, right at 500.
Yeah, kind of surprising, given that the East was the weaker conference for sure. I would have expected a better record from the Lakers. They really got off to a slow start, particularly on the road, and I think that cost them a little bit at the end.
Well, good job finding a little opening in the defense and burying the jumper.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about the strategy as it applies to D. Wade. He said Dwayne can score at will when he gets into a rhythm. So our job is going to be prevent him from getting into that rhythm in the first place. Because if we can't do that, the points will just pile up. Most opponents are completely aware of that, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
And, you know, guys, Mario Chalmers has been a good fit in Miami as that point guard because he doesn't need the ball in his hands all the time. LeBron and Wade can handle it. He can spot up and take threes. And then at the other end of the floor, he's a scrappy defender as well.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Howard, softly drops in the floater. Howard's got his first basket.
That's such a feel shot, that floater over the top.
And, you know, you look at a guy like Mario Chalmers. I mean, some of his weaknesses as a player are minimized playing for the Heat. He's not a great finisher or an elite playmaker, but again, he can leave that to LeBron and D. Wade to create and play off of those guys. It really helps his game.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Nash, here we go. He goes up, and he converts the layup.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
LeBron kicks to Battier. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, over world peace, LeBron's shot is off.
And head coach Mike Brown, a very defensive-minded guy, worked as an assistant in San Antonio for years under Greg Popovich. And last year, his first with the Lakers, they were much improved defensively.
And stolen by Nash. And they're running. Passes it to Howard. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Offensively, he's been really effective so far, making his shots count. No wasted motion.
And you talk about the defensive-first philosophy for Coach Mike Brown. Steve, it certainly helps to have the size the Lakers do inside to use that kind of system, to use that philosophy.
That's right, Kevin. And remember, they had the same philosophy in San Antonio when Mike Brown was an assistant because of the size with Duncan and Robinson. So with the Lakers size now, it's a similar defensive scheme, forcing everything to the baseline, into the help, make players shoot over the top of the Laker bigs. And it's been a blueprint for success for Mike Brown, not only in L.A., but Cleveland, Indiana, and San Antonio as well. He is always so in control, guys, even when he's going hard to the hoop. Very skilled finisher.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers with some changes. Antoine Jameson's checked in for Gasol. Barnes comes in for Meta World Peace, and Steve Blake is subbed in for Steve Nash. And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosch. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers.
Well, Jamison is a versatile scorer at that power forward position. He can step outside, knock down with a perimeter shot all the way out to the three-point line. Then he's got that interesting in-between game, those little flip shots and floaters that make him so difficult to cover.
It's unorthodox, but my has it been effective for a long time. Jamison gets his shots off quick. Inside, he's got all of the flips and up and unders and floaters and half hooks. He doesn't give the defense much time to react. He's quick in getting his shot off no matter what type of shot it is.
Lakers leading by 3. Blake kicks to Jamison. Kicks it to Howard. Over Haslem. Howard can't hit. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over the back call there.
That free throw, no good.
And Antoine Jamison is a player who can help any team in the league with his scoring. And as he gets later in his career, getting older, he's still chasing that elusive title. He's actually never made it past the second round of the playoffs.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Pau Gasol has checked in for Howard. Jody Meeks comes in for Kobe. And it's Nash in for Steve Blake. Now here's LeBron. Nash with the block. But they recover it. Gets it to go. LeBron's now got his second basket of the night. The Lakers in the lead. And Jamison, a consummate professional. He's been on winning teams and some losing teams, but never one to complain either way.
For all of his special physical gifts and what he does on the basketball court, which is otherworldly, quite honestly, the thing that I've marveled at is his demeanor and disposition and how he's handled the bright lights of stardom and fame and expectations and pressure. Really, since he was 15 or 16 years old, this guy has always carried himself much older than he is, and nobody's perfect, so we all stub our toes here and there, but I don't know anybody that could have handled what he's handled any better than he has over the course of his NBA career.
Nash kicks to Jamison. Meeks inside the three. What an amazing buzzer beater.
Boy, how about that? You want to talk about cool? How about cool, calm, customary?
And I'll tell you what, a split second later, guys, and it's a totally different result here. What a shot.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for the Lakers right now, the star-studded backcourt of Nash and Kobe. Howard is out there with Antoine Jamison. And it's world peace at the 3 slot. And Chalmers kicks to Bosch. 17-foot shot on the way. And he knocks down the jumper. Bosch has got his second basket.
I tell you what, he can be an offensive force when he's on top of his game, guys, and he usually is on top of his game. You know, the Heat knew it was all about the playoffs for them last year, Kevin, and ultimately they would be judged on if they were able to win a title or not. That's maybe harsh, but that truly is the reality for that group.
It is there, you're right. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, I think it's accurate to call the Dwight Howard situation a saga, and it has, at least for the moment, calmed down. A trade to the Los Angeles Lakers has now thrust them squarely into the championship picture. First, the acquisition of star point guard Steve Nash, and now the best center in the league. The tough Western Conference just got tougher. Kevin?
The story of the offseason, no question. Thank you, Doris.
Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, that didn't go down, but those are exactly the plays coaches like to see.
Looked like they cruised early, and once Derrick Rose got hurt and the Bulls were knocked out, they were the heavy favorites to reach the finals. but it was a struggle at times. You know, Indiana gave them a real good second round.
Yeah, and then Boston took them to 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals, even had them down 3-2. But in the end, it was finally LeBron's turn, and he was amazing during the championship round against Oklahoma City. And it was very impressive the way he responded to his critics and played about as well as you can possibly play in an NBA Finals. Congratulations to Miami and to LeBron.
Haslam, a screen on Jamison. The drive by Wade. Tries from 16. A rebound by the Lakers. Gasol gets to play. Back to Gasol. Count the bucket. Gasol's got 6.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
And it's Cole missing.
I thought Miami made one of the steals of the draft last year when they took Norris Cole, 28th out of Cleveland State. He got off to a hot start, but kind of leveled off as the season wore on. Like a lot of rookies, I think fatigue became a factor.
Lakers leading by 4. The feed now to Barnes. Over Allen, and that one's good. Barnes. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. To the inside, Allen somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Steve, as you mentioned, for Norris Cole, he tailed off a bit, but nonetheless, you know, he got valuable minutes throughout the season and made a nice contribution as the season went on. But nonetheless, he played valuable minutes and contributed as a rookie on an elite championship caliber team, and certainly that has to be encouraging.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Bosch. LeBron comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Chalmers in for...
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. That just shows you guys, I mean, he's always in aggressive mode. I mean, he will exploit any opening the defense gives him, and he's always probing, looking for opportunities to attack.
That was a nice replay, brought to you by Sprite. Here's Barnes. And again, no good by the Lakers. Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
You know, with the Lakers, it's all about winning titles. Anything else is considered a disappointment, and they were tested early, though.
And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Bosh has checked in for Haslam. Battier comes in for Rashard Lewis. And it's Allen in for Dwayne Wade. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Chalmers passes to Allen. Working inside. Fires it up. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. We'll go back to that matchup for the Lakers against Denver. Kobe's illness. He had the stomach flu. Artest out with the suspension. Meta World Peace. You know, had gotten the late regular season suspension with the elbow to the side of the head of James Harden. Steve, they were certainly facing their struggles.
Yeah, and those struggles caught up to them in the next round, Kevin, when they lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder, the younger, more talented team winning in that one. So for the Lakers, you know, moving forward, they've got a lot of talent, but it's aging talent. And sooner or later, they're going to have to get younger on that roster. And I think whichever team starts to dominate the glass could really take control of this game.
I won't disagree with you. I mean, it's so tight between these teams right now on the board that you're just waiting to see which team might pull away.
Meeks dishes to Gasol. Here's the pass to Blake. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Jamison with the basket on the assist by Blake. Jamison's got 5. The Heat trail by 5. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Bosch. The drive by LeBron. And it's good from the elbow. 8 points for him. Got it up. No good. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out at Staples Center. The Lakers are looking good at the midway point. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. Dwight Howard getting it done early. He's got 8 points, and he's been able to provide some nice assists as well. And for the Heat, it's a grinded-out effort. And defensively, they've done a good job grabbing rebounds, limiting second chances. LeBron playing well in the first half. He has 8 points and has been grabbing a few rebounds, too. Thanks for being with us. Now back to Los Angeles as the third quarter gets underway.